I joke that they watched The Social Network and everyone either wanted to be Zuck or they wanted to invest in Zuck, right? And so literally it like poisoned the water and everyone went to that. Now, the good news is it was a great time to do it over the last 15 years. I believe that because of the undisciplined monetary and fiscal policy stuff, because of some of the structural stuff that you're discussing, there is going to be a lot more opportunity in the public market versus the private market, because there's this like structural tailwind for liquid assets that are not these kind of illiquid long-term type things. And so what you're going to see is this this migration back of many of the people in the private market having to go into the public market. It's a different skill set. There's a very, very different kind of liquidity management. One of the beauties of VC is you think about buying and usually you don't have to think about selling, right? It's buy and hold until the founder makes a decision to sell the business, to go public, whatever. And so as that occurs, the portfolios of the institutional investors are going to look different. Obviously, the endowments and stuff like that are already starting to look like they're going to change. But I also think that you're going to see in the liquid market a lot of different aspects. And so one of the things that I always like to talk to public hedge fund managers about is they say, oh, we had 8,000 public companies. Now we have 4,000. I say, yeah, you see a decline in public companies. I see an explosion of public liquid assets because a whole generation went and now they're just playing in this crypto world. It's not on your exchange, right? But we went from 8 to 4,000 companies, but we got 20 million or whatever the number is now coins, of which 99 are nonsense. But there's a lot of capital. There's trillions of dollars now that went and got diverted into these public liquid assets that otherwise would have gone into stocks or something like that. And so to me, it's like we're going through this like regime change, and it is not only capital markets wise, it's also from like a demographic standpoint. And if an entire generation was very focused on privates, if that capital starts to now come into these kind of shorter duration, more liquid type assets, that should serve as a tailwind for those asset prices. And also, I think the people who are doing this, they're trying to hide from inflation. So in a weird way, stocks became kind of an inflation hedge, even though that's not how they're kind of pitched, if you will. And so you start like checking these boxes and you say, so wait a second, like the public market is going to have a renaissance in a way that all the people for the last decade who've been predicting like, we're going to have no public companies in the future. I actually think it's going to be completely offsides. What do you think?
At Strive.cc, our AI agent keeps finding amazing projects for you to invest in. Every day we have projects to do 10x, 20x. So join our free Telegram and enjoy. At Strive.cc, our AI agent keeps finding amazing projects for you to invest in. Every day we have projects to do 10x, 20x. So join our free Telegram and enjoy.